tabletop in Uganda gear up, looking for a first ever win against second place South Africa, the 35th edition of Africa's biggest showcase in Morocco. And Uganda looking for their first ever win against the South Africans. The last meeting at this very venue was back in 2006, October of 2004 rather. Winners on that day with McCarthy, of course, scoring in the 68th minute from the penalty spot. Now, from a Ugandan point of view, so they will have changes with Awani coming into the central defensive position, attacking side of play on the left side of the attack with defenders Kayondo and Mugobi.
Amatikiti athengwe aphela nongani kuphakathe evekini ngolwesihlanu. Utshintsho lwenzekile kumdlalo wokugqibela weUganda kuba kutshintshwe amadoda amabini kuphela. Amadoda ayekhona eOrlando mahlanu angekhoyo ke namhlanje. Asazi ke namhlanje, asazi uMzantsi Afrika uza kudlalela isidima sakhe. And
it is the home side Uganda to get the action underway. They will attack the goal to the left of your picture, keeping in mind that for South Africa they'll attack the goal on your right. Peter Valid, Uganda back to. And AFCON with Uganda, of course, the first team from this group to have qualified. Here's a Palace with a nice take, looking for the early ball in. It's a dangerous-looking ball then. Only is he a man that can't find the back of the net. He's done so on 2 occasions in this qualifying campaign, but he also has gotten a couple of assists from an assist point of view. A couple of matches back, just out of reach. Slightly worried when Hugo Bruce mentioned in press conferences leading up to the trip to Uganda that should... Lines Mutau early with the ball forward, good movement in the central areas. Flag has gone up against Luke, the man who plays his club football in Sweden. Midfield then very well spotted by Mutau. It need be said then, straying into the offside position. First touch had seen the ball slightly run away from him. Comfortable for Watenga it was in the end, but promising move from a South African point of view.
Ismail Watenga acenga la bhola kwela cala kwakhona goku Uganda bezama ifanga phakathi lo bhola eboxini. Sompempe wathi ndifuna ikora kick yokuqala. Ronwen Williams yokuthetha nodonga lakhe lokugqibela. Wathi madoda ndifuna ukhuselo oluliqilima. Uchoko Sailor Mudau noMuthobi Mvala. Asithi ndifuna udonga oluliqilima apha ngasemva. Kuliru Dudley wazoba ibala ufuna uSailor. Acengwa la bhola yabekwa phansi uMzantsi Afrika kodwa yakhawuleza yafika iUganda phezu kwayo. Dlala kakubi uMzantsi Afrika watyhala indoda. Thetha rhabaxa uSompempe wathi kukhuliswa inoba umkiso umnika isilumkiso wathi andifuni ke lento uyenzileyo ungazibe uphinde uyenze. Ibhola bithathwa kahle ngasemva indoda engevayo ke pha uJude ongena endaweni kaTsibambi namhlanje.
In total 3 have played the club football in South Africa. South Africa do well here in trying to push forward. That's good work by Albers to work it out wide to that far side. Albers combining well with Mudau, driving forward now, looking for that 1-2. Trying to keep the good times rolling between he and Mudau. Then put a little too much onto it. The defender doing enough to put him off. Then Luanga keeping up with play as Mudau was pushing forward, then trying to kick tabs on Mudau. Then is Rogers Mato, plays his club football. Decent ball played in there. Really wasn't a bad ball at all. There's no Mvala making onto the end of it towards the near post. As Mudau now finds a bit of space to try and exploit here on this near side, and looks to a Palace already. South Africa looking to get some numbers inside that box. It's beautifully done here. Mudau, ball across, and Watenga's done just about enough. Don't think he held on to it at the first time of asking, but well, there was a comfortable pickup in the end here. Beautifully done here on this left side. The combination between Apollos and Mudiba as looked lively inside the opening 25-26 minutes. Great movement off the ball. Lovely ball to match the run being made. Elias Magwana, both these sides struggling to hold on to it in the middle of the park for the time being. Uganda's turn to lose it. Mahoba. Magwana got the option in field here if he can find Obast in the end. The defensive effort is good enough to avoid the danger and concede the corner. A couple of menacing moments from a South African point of view. And just dilly-dallying on the ball on that occasion from Kayondo. Seeing Magwana's pace. really test and get the best out of Azizi Kayondote. Goal into the near post, and well, it's Albas looking for his second goal in this qualifying campaign, this time attacking that near post. To the park now, this could be promising for the Ugandans, but from Vala reading that situation well. Quickly, South Africa looking to turn defence into attack, and well, great work from the Ugandans as they get on a transition of their own here. In the end, it's overdone out on that far side in what looked a promising move going forward. Of course, from a South African point of view, seeing how things would pan out without the likes of Lyle Foster and Tembazwan prominent in the early stages of this qualifying campaign. Having a look at this run once again here, of us doing just enough. He plays club football out in Rwanda, being the first to go into the referee's book. That's nicely done, that's beautifully done. Dordley pushing forward now, Modiba's ball in. Very well defended. Oh, the central defender here with some nifty touches. The kind of Chiefs man, Modiba, the right man you want to win it back in a good area, right? So nice and high up the field here, but it's the Ugandans take it over that halfway line with good numbers here as they spin it out wide to that left side. So looking to create their first chance of the game. The ball played in is nicely read and beautifully picked up by Ronald Williams. Things down for the South Africans defensive. That ended with a 0-0 scoreline. That was 6 matches back. Since then, they have scored 12 goals in 5 of the South Africans, but haven't scored as yet out in Kampala in the first 45 minutes. At the end of the first half, the scoreline reads Uganda 0, South Africa 0.
Amatikiti kwesi stadium athengwe aphe athi Sompembe niqhibile ukutshintsha amasambeni nobudlalo. Ibhola mayophoswa kuMzantsi Afrika iphethwe uKhuliso Mutawu. Lopha nje kakuhle useyila la bhola liruwa iyeka yahamba naye. Cengwa la bhola ngaBafana Bafana. Azama ubetha bekude, yabetheke endodeni kodwa phuma watenga, yabetheke egxalabeni ibhola yakhe lithuba. Fana yesibini kulo umdlalo, kusiqingatha sokuqala ikona kick ibenye. La Muthobi Mvala. Dlala ibhola ende nenhle uMuthobi Mvala yokubanjwa lo bhola ngasemva. Hlatywa la bhola ibihlatywa indodana uBevis Mugabe. Mzantsi Afrika uxinzelelo oluhle lalithuba ebeka ngaphakathi uMzantsi Afrika la bhola emnatheni uSompempe wavuma. Bakhawulezisa abafana boMzantsi Afrika kuthapelo Murena. Indoda iyafaka amanqaku amabini yeBafana Bafana kudlalwa iBloemfontein ikhumbule sizayibeka emnatheni le bhola. Wadenga wenze impazamo enyengeza ngesandla le bhola kodwa wafika udlalile Umuthusi awubhasi phezu kwala bhola wabeka uxinzelelo wafika uthapelo Murena wayichwetha wemka nayo ulula kwangcangcazela umnathe emva kwakhe unozinto wathenga. Ndoda yaseUganda ibonile ba iphulukene nebhola yathi yamhlaba. Wow, wangathi unespring phezu kwala bhola. The super sub uthi madoda khani nibizeleni niyabazi nina. Bafana Bafana ihamba phambili ngenqaku elinye. South Africa 1. Nansi ibhola enhle Uganda bayilobha phezu kwakhe unozinti kodwa lo bhola ophuma ecankwe phali. Ibilithuba elihle le Uganda eli. Bathi bayiqabelisa lo bhola phezu kwanozinti. I-back pass yoMzantsi Afrika. Bhola ibingenamandla tu kaDodley. Hloko uDodley ayikange ibe namandla kula bhola. Waphuma ngasemva unozinti ke ngokuzawungena kubafana bayo iUganda ingathi bafuna ukwenza utshintsho.
10 minutes into the second half, and well, the Ugandans haven't wasted much time in trying to make the changes here. They've already made 4, having gone behind. Now, looking for their best moment going forward. Yes, that ball is played in towards the far post. Should have done much better. Yet another change will be coming up here for the home side. Back-to-back appearances at the AFCONs. Ocho amongst those that have struggled in the middle of the park here to keep things moving. What can they do from a dead ball situation? Ball in then, and well, it's once again no worries for Ronwen Williams.
Boncedo lokuqala bayaphithizela base-Uganda uza kungena ukanti uFawaz Basadini uza kungena bakhupha u-Aubrey Mudiba u-evidence ukanti bakhupha noLeroux sibhola Apollis thule kwisiqingatha sesibini hlaba lo bhola wayinika uMaswanganye uPatrick wayibuyisela ngasemva awubasi abethe kude ecangkwepala ibhola yakhe Seyila Mudau Thapelo Morena hlaba ibhola enhle uThapelo ufuna uMaswanganye wayibuyisela kuMudau wabona uThapelo ithathiwe la bhola kwakhona kuMaswanganye wamthatha bambeka phansi wathi uSompempe dlalani yalala indoda ingathi nguKenneth uSemagula lulele phansi ngathi ibhola uMzantsi Afrika Enkramo ibingu-Apollis ebefuna uyifaka phakathi le bhola waphuma uwatenga wayibamba kakuhle 1-0 kuhamba phambili Bafana Bafana.
Well, under 15 minutes remaining and the clearance is not the very best then from Dudley, so it's Uganda picking up the pieces and hoping to keep the pressure on here. They'll have done well to have won the set piece. To get back up onto his feet here, will get up with a bit of help from the referee. There's the error from Rushun Dudley. Seen another side of his game here this afternoon where some of his touches on the ball have been rather impressive. There was the back heel, there was the spin as well in the first half. It's Travis Mutiaba wearing the number 10 jersey. Pierre Hanga standing over it here amongst those that have come in off the bench. Pulled in towards that far post and, well, Williams gets the initial touch and, well, it's been that sort of day for the Ugandans where nothing they've tried offensively has worked out. At an AFCON on 7 occasions as we look back at the touch then from Williams. Good job to keep it alive out to that far side by the captain to the attempt at the volley. Good work. Lovely work by Mogoena, now driving forward here. Powerful run. That turned out to be in the end. It's nicely read. And, well, they needed to, at some point, bring that run to a halt. Nicely done by Halidi. Now, another defensive error, and Rainers, who played themselves into trouble in giving away the first goal. It looked like the situation was under control here. And Halidi with time, space, looking for options. And, well, the nightmare very nearly continued then. The outro of young Africans trying to figure out what went wrong then with the referee playing the whistle in the day, and that's thanks to Talent Mbata, who's had some stunning finishes to matches, including the last fixture between these two sides. In a Group K of the AFCON qualifiers, up and offer, the battle on here between Uganda and South Africa. Matudas, no worries for Ronwen Williams in the top of the group.
Ya sizwe ngoku amava uMzantsi Afrika bayabonakalisa ba ngoku umdlalo ke thathwa lo bhola wayihlaba uThapelo yadibana noMbatha wayisquarisha ibhola enhle wamfutshane uPatrick Maswanganye kwaSadini bokuyazi ba kuyatshixwa ngoku afaka uTalent Mbatha kutshixiwe ngoku acenga ibhola enhle uMzantsi Afrika. Rainers bhola enhle uRainers wayicenga bekwa phansi yahlala emnatheni kwagqitywa Maswanganye isigqibo uthetha ngayo sithi kufuneka asibonakalise sikhonkwane sokugqibela. Bafana Bafana ngabanqaku mabini Uganda liqanda qox imbathe esikhofe awubona abaqeqeshi athi kudala siwachithile lamanzi besiyiqonda bakho kunganto masiwachithe. Bhola edlalwe kakuhle yatrechwa yabekwa phansi le ibhola nguMaswanganye anikwa ibhola ngu-Incram Rainers wayitrepa ngaphakathi eboxini ngenqilo lalisekhohlo kodwa ugqiba uguquka kwakhe wayongula la bhola wayibetha kwipale kude apho watenge engasekho khona. Anda kuthetha ngoTalent Mbatha uba kwakusekele imizuzu emihlanu kwixesha lalongeziwe ngoSompempe wafika wahlangula uMzantsi Afrika awubathusi awubhasi madoda hayi khona udlalile namhlanje khona kwesiqingatha sesibini udlalile namhlanje ikhona into ibingalingani khona apha kuye noLeroux nakuthapelo Morene khweza nebhola kuba nokhoyo ngaphakathi eboxini uInkram ukhona ebehlaba ibuyisela kakuhle ngasemva le ibhola Maswanganyi wafika watyhala indoda uSompempe wamohlwayo aphela amaxesha ebhodini aphela amaxesha ebhodini uMzantsi Afrika wahamba okuhlala kwindawo yokuqala Patrick Maswanganyi kamadoda Mzantsi Afrika ukwindawo yokuqala zinjalo izinto ebesikuphathele zona ngalemva kwemini sitsho sithi kumakhaya ngamakhaya kamnandi